Penis. Balls.
Penis balls.
Balls made out of penises.
Penis.
Welcome, listener, to another installation of the WikiPod. Here, myself, my name is PJ, and my co-host, his name is...
I am Guy.
Due to mounting escalations in the Middle East, we have decided to take a much more somber, serious tone, as we now are entering the beginning days of World War III. Guy, how you feeling about World War III, man?
I feel like we're actually in the later days of World War III. I feel
it's been going on for a while.
Yeah, I feel like World War III has been going on since 2002.
It's like what Professor Griff said. Armageddon done been in effect. Get a late pass. Step.
Okay.
You don't listen to Public Enemy, do you, Guy?
No, I mean, I like the movie. That was cool.
Oh, with Gene Hackman?
No, I like that movie, too. But I was
That's
thinking...
Enemy of the State. I'm thinking of Enemy of the State.
What about Straight Outta Compton?
Mm-hmm.
I like that movie. Also, there's Public Enemy with...
no, Straight Outta Compton isn't a movie. Oh, wait, yeah, it is. They did make a movie about it.
It's a great movie.
Yeah, that's about NWA, though. This is the wrong coast.
It doesn't matter.
Okay.
But also, there is a movie called Public Enemy. It's with James Cagney. Oh, no. The toilet handle is not stopping.
Oh, yeah, I took a pee right before we started.
Yeah, but you go jiggle the handle.
I'm going to go jiggle the handle. I'll be right
I'll
back.
I'll keep this going.
Guy, take over
I'm going to keep this going for a little while. I talk about things that we never get to talk to, that PJ always interrupts me and stops me from talking about. So, yeah. So, back to why the environmentalists are screwing up the fish industry, and that they're not really environmentalists. They're just a shell company ran by the Koch brothers to privatize the ocean. So, like, the federal government gave all these, like, quotas to this big company that's owned by the Koch brothers, and now they sell the quota back to the fishermen. And, like, so, like, if you're a fisherman, you have to go and buy quota before you can go fish, and you didn't even catch the fish yet. So it's like totally fucked. And yeah, like, that's what they do. And all the regulators are in on it. Every one of them.
Don't worry, listener. PJ is back to get some reason into this. What a right-wing deregulation bullshit were you just talking about?
It was with. I don't know if you
Please,
fixed
guys. This is a centrist, apolitical podcast.
I'm going to go and fix the toilet.
No. I fixed it. I made sure it's filling up. It'll stop in a second.
I wonder if the listener can hear it.
I lifted the lid and everything. I doubt they'll hear it. It's pretty quiet. And
we'll
these mics, you have to get right up into them to pick anything up. Ooh, I'm like out of breath from that.
You shouldn't have ran.
It's
stopping.
Yeah,
good job, PJ.
Thank you. Listen,
excellent.
This is my first rodeo. I lived in a lot of places with toilets that are barely functioning.
Jiggle the handle. It's
well, it wasn't even jiggle.
It's just straight down. Yeah, sometimes it locks.
Yeah, it was stuck in the down position. I just had to pop it back up.
I was just talking about how the Koch brothers own the environmentalist groups that are, like, stopping fishermen who know what's seasonal fishing and how to fish in the oceans without depopulating the ocean of its stocks. How they're basically trying to stop fishermen being able to fish and then privatize the ocean by creating toll booths to keep you, like, paying to go out and fish.
That's horrible.
Yeah, but it's all right. It's why regulation by the federal government in general is bad.
Well, no, it's not so much regulation that's bad. It's the fact that the people who are in charge of regulating are bought and paid for by. So it's not so much. I mean, because the thing is, and that's part of the design of their tactics, is so that dipshits who don't understand the broader picture or don't, like, want to, like, take in, like, you or I, unlike you or I, they don't take in the broader scope of what's going on.
Right.
And so they just automatically say, oh, regulation doesn't work, government doesn't work. And so they vote for candidates that promise further deregulation, further privatization, without realizing it goes against their own best interest. But this is the WikiPod. This is an apolitical centrist podcast. We don't talk about shit like this,
but that's
guy.
Apolitical.
We don't talk about shit like this,
Listen,
guy.
it's all, I was by myself for like 40 seconds. I had to talk about something.
What we do every time is we pull up a random Wikipedia article, we read it word for word, we don't skip shit.
Yep.
Unless we feel like it, which we do sometimes, we have done. But we're not going to do it this time.
That's what you think.
Okay, but sometimes before we get to the article, we shoot the shit a little bit, which is like the segment we're getting to. We're knee deep in, I should say, at this point. But we also we always bring up Diddy. We always talk about Sean Puff Daddy Combs.
Before Diddy Watch, I'd like to do a listener email.
We got a listener email. Nice.
Yeah.
Who sent us an email?
Oh shit! Somebody called me.
Oh my God,
okay.
Guy, focus.
I'm
Who
good.
emailed us?
Oh, Dash emailed us.
Dash, you're the man.
I'm pulling it up right now. It's the Wikipod.
It's nice that you interrupted my flow to get to this thing that you didn't have prepared at all.
I have it prepared.
You're just silently scrolling through your phone.
It's how it works.
For a thing.
Now listen, Dash sent us an email because he knows that some of us, maybe all of you, I mean, I don't care about you guys, but me and PJ are a little tired with Diddy Watch, even though it's never going away because now it's funny.
I'm comfortable with it.
Yeah,
I'm
exactly.
okay with it.
But
I'm not tired at all, actually. I'm pretty enthusiastic about it.
All right. Anyway, Dash, he sent us an email called Diddy Watch Alts, which I think he's trying to get us some Diddy Watch alternate things anyway.
Hi, you did a great job of explaining that. So what you're saying is in the possibility that we stop doing Diddy Watch, he's provided us with a list of alternate segments that we can replace Diddy Watch with.
Yeah. So,
nice.
Should I read the whole email or should I just go to the junk the stuff?
Just read the list.
The list. All right. So here's some of his alternative things. He has one called "Did We Watch?" ? Where did Guy or PJ follow up on anything they learned or wanted to learn from the previous episode? Which, I feel like would
the
be
answer is always going to be no.
Yeah, that's too short of a segment. And then there's a Daddy Watch. Shout out to the hottest salt and pepper bad boys.
Yes.
Who's got this week's top choke me hands?
Okay.
And then we got Kitty Watch, cute new cat news. That one,
I do like that.
I love that one.
I like Kitty Watch.
Yeah, the Kitty Watch is good. Then we got City Watch. What insane MAGA bullshit did you see around Tom's River this week? I don't think we could do that and be apolitical.
No, I mean, we could just report and not comment any further. We could just report on it.
All right. Well, then
not present our own biased opinions as the forefront of the report.
I mean, yeah, but I mean, it's like he phrased it with what insane MAGA shit. If it's already biased because clearly MAGA people aren't insane.
Not all of them.
No, they're definitely not.
I'm insane and I'm not MAGA.
Dude,
I'm a centrist.
Yeah, I'm a centrist too.
Jury's out.
I had the piano bench here. Would have been a nice ottoman for both of us.
That would have been great. I'm using the timpani.
I know. Imagine we both had an ottoman. Oh.
You're just jealous that you don't have anything to put your leg
know.
up on.
I'm so bummed.
You put it up
now.
on the desk.
Nah, that's fine. I want an ottoman. Let me see.
All right. Well.
Oh, that's too high. It's too high.
Oh, can you get it back down?
Oh, I got it back down.
Nice. What? All right, we're distracting from the list.
All right. So I think the last one. Oh, Titty Watch. Hell
I'm
yeah.
very much about that. I could look at titties all day.
Yeah, I kind of like this. I mean, thanks, Dash, for the list.
Thank you, listener Dash. You're the man.
Yeah.
You're the man now, dog.
Thank you for putting hard work and writing a very thoughtful email, but we only read the list. We're not going to read anything else.
It's okay.
We're also going to ignore all of your ideas.
Yeah, I mean, except Titty Watch, but I mean,
but we do that in private,
We do that all the time anyway. Am I right, guys?
Yeah, and Kitty Watch. I do that in private too. My Instagram is filled with cat stuff.
Oh, speaking of social media, we're on Twitter.
I saw that.
We're on
so
X,
happy.
formerly known as Twitter now. So you can go on. It's at your Wikipod. That's YOUR Wikipod. It's on X, formerly Twitter.
I think it's cooler as X anyway.
I think you're wrong. I think Twitter was better, and I think branding it as X is a stupid idea.
I like everything. I like all my things called X. I like X's. I X up when I go to a show. I don't.
Yeah, that was a lie.
That's a lie.
I like Malcolm X. I like the band X. I like the band X Japan. I like.
What about XX? The XXs or whatever?
What?
Oh, is that a band? I don't even know.
The
I might
XX.
have made that up.
I think there is a band called the XX. I don't remember what they sound like.
They were like chill.
How
vibes.
is Diddy doing though? Speaking of which,
He's not dead yet.
no. How's the trial going? Have you been paying attention at all?
Nope. I've given up. I'm bored of it, and I
Yeah.
mean, like, I'm still going to go every.
How's Luigi doing? Are there any Luigi updates? Luigi
No,
Mangione?
unfortunately, there isn't.
Damn.
They're keeping him quiet. They're keeping him out of the news because they want us to forget about him.
Yeah, he ruffled too many feathers. They also they don't want us talking about Palestine anymore. That's pretty much out of the news. Even though what they're doing right now is they're setting up
100%.
Yeah, they're setting up aid stations for like people to go receive aid.
And then they're shooting them.
Yeah, on a daily basis. It's
Dude, it is.
It's not an aid
horrific.
operation. It's literally
It's a trap.
Yeah, it's
a fucking. It's a trap. It's starving people running to fucking get food and then mowed down by machine guns. Yeah.
It's a new kind of level of evil. It's like
I listen.
I don't think I've ever heard of anything as evil as that. That's
They're also. I think. They're also paying. So. I hear that there are ISIS gangs.
Yeah, they're getting
I know
paid.
about that, but there's ISIS gangs that are shooting at the IDF during these runs for aid from because they're not organizing the aid distribution. So it's basically a mass of starving people running to get food, and then they have these like gangs of mercenaries essentially shoot up into the air to give justification for the IDF to start mowing people
Yeah,
down.
because then it's IDF aren't the ones who are they're following protocols of what's it called rules of engagement.
They're trying They're trying their best. They're not trying their best. They're actually it's a thinly veiled like attempt to just not be.
Well, they can get away with it now because they realize that in the court of public opinion, as evil as everything they've been doing up to now is fine. So they're just like, oh, we can get away with doing that. We can fucking do anything we want. So
I'm so over this.
Yeah,
fucking
I mean,
bullshit.
it's our
so
fault
much.
because of our numb nod of approval, as the band Born Against would say.
Dude, oh my god, and then the stupid Iran thing, like what the fuck?
I don't know. I feel like things are going to escalate by the time this episode comes out. So I care not to talk too much on it, but it's
be careful.
Buy a
Avoid
gun.
whatever population centers there are because
buy a gun.
Definitely buy a gun. Shout out to listener Sean for
also
for beating us to the gun.
Shout out to hero of the pod, Mary Houlihan, who made a fantastic video.
Absolute hero of the pod.
Absolute hero of the pod, who was talking about
I love her.
Yeah, talking about like a lot of outspoken pro-Palestinian voices being harassed and targeted by the United States government. You know, like being held at airports and being detained, being black bagged off the street, being deported if they're not citizens, even if they're like permanent, like legal residents, they're still being black bagged and deported.
Total bullshit.
So she came up with an idea where she was publicly voicing pro-Palestinian, anti-genocide rhetoric online very publicly, and then planned a trip where she would go through several different airports and checkpoints and et cetera and so on. And she wasn't stopped. And she's kind of saying that, like, yeah, a lot of the people who are being stopped are people who don't look like her, which is a white person. So, folks, like, use your privilege. Like, I know it's it sounds like played out and it sounds like corny as shit to say, but if you've got privilege, so like use it. Like, don't be afraid to speak up. Like, I know a ton of people who have like varying degrees of like exposure to like being fucked with by the legal system. So like, obviously be smart, but also at the same time, like, don't be fucking scared. Don't let these fucking cowards scare us into like being completely complicit with this fucking genocide that's happening. Speak out. Don't be afraid. We talk about shit all the time on here that normal people would expect to get in trouble for. Like, you know, I could say something like Netanyahu deserves to have his fucking teeth extracted through his asshole.
Yeah, that would be tough to do, but I mean, I'm
You
pretty
can
sure
make it happen. You'd have to do a lot of damage on the way through the asshole up
he
to his
might
mouth,
not
but
be. He might have teeth attached to his asshole already.
probably does.
He's probably some weird like one of those weird freak things. Like, I feel like he's like a Cronenberg monster underneath everything.
Like he has like a quado attached to his stomach.
Yeah. That's making all the decisions. He doesn't seem like a real human. He seems like a man puppet or something.
Unfortunately, he is a real human who really does exist. But the good news is he's soft. He's made out of soft material. He has soft organs that can be liquefied.
How old is he? He's looked the same.
He's old as shit.
He's looked the same since like the early 90s?
Oh, you mean since 2003 when he was making the word-for-word same arguments to attack Iraq is
Yeah, I know.
how he's tried and succeeded to get the United States military involved
Oh my God!
with Iran.
How much kiddie porn do you think they have on Trump?
Terabytes.
Terabytes
Worth of kiddie porn.
There's got to be movies upon movies of him. Like, you know what? I actually
What categories of kiddie porn do you think he has?
No, please.
What categories
Please,
do you
please,
think
please.
are there? What categories? Put a category on. Put a category on.
Oh,
So the stinger probably happened.
Yeah, this is.
What's your category?
I like totally like ruined my.
My
train of thought.
my category is going to be ordnance, some sort of ordnance, weaponry, ordnance.
My category is gonna be genocide.
Nice.
Yeah, I think I picked it before. I was listening to Theo Vaughn because he like.
Shout out Theo Von, hero of the pod.
I think he is now because he confronted
He came out and said that it's a genocide.
a genocide to J.D. Vance and asked J.D. Vance why he didn't think it was a genocide.
Well, I mean, that's not a useful. I don't think that's super useful. I mean, it's a good start.
Oh, it's
to kind of like break people out of like their way of thinking and maybe like make them uncomfortable and think about things a little bit more. But giving JD Vance a platform is like bullshit. Like fuck JD Vance. That dude deserves nothing less than being fucking beat to death with hammers.
I get it. But like, you know what? Like, everybody has a platform. They all like. I mean, we have a platform. Like,
yeah, it's unfortunate his platform isn't a diving board on top of the on top of the fucking Sears Tower.
Dude, I love.
Yeah, JD Vance, if you're listening, kill yourself.
Like, but do it like in a clean way. No, like
make a mess. Said, and no one's gonna clean you up. So it leaves an example for your comrades.
Well,
like
all right,
Peter Thiel.
That's fine. All right. Well, if as long as you're not making a mess that some like poorer person has to clean up, because like that's like I don't think those jobs should exist, and I think people should just get paid to do something like they like, not clean up dead bodies.
Do a podcast.
Yeah. All right. Are you picking out a category?
Mary Houlihan and who else? Theo Vaughn.
Theo Vaughn, yeah, because
he is a shining beacon of political centrism.
He's not, but he actually like.
No, he is. He's on the. He's good.
He's getting better.
So you picked genocide. I picked ordnance.
Yeah.
All right. Random. Mak Ho Wai.
That I don't know what that is. Please say it's not.
We got
British.
a Singaporean television actor with TVB and then MediaCorp.
Hell yeah! You're gonna have to send that to me. This sounds awesome already. I'm stoked.
All right, let's see if Guy remembered to turn his ringer off.
The ringer is off. I did because I got a phone call and like 17 text messages.
Oh, sick!
That I didn't respond to for the first time in a while, which kind of. Yo, this guy looks like he rules.
Yeah, he looks
yeah.
He looks like he's wearing the jacket that Bob Hoskins wore in the Super Mario Brothers film.
He's giving that older man vibe where he's like, "Did you really just say that?" Like, he's got the best face, dude. I encourage.
Yeah, he's got like an incredulous kind of face, like you fucking kidding me.
Don't look up the Wikipedia, but Google this guy's name. Look at this, this guy says everything with his face and his eyes.
Yeah, he's got a really cool, like, well-groomed mustache. He's got kind of like a roundish face. He appears in this photograph to be sort of like mid to late 50s, but a full head of jet black hair. Very impressive.
Guy rules.
He's got some thin frame glasses with a little cord attached to the glasses to keep them up. But he's kind of looking up past them. So anyway, Mak Ho Wai, Chinese, and there's a bunch of Chinese characters. Born 7th of January 1946 and passed away at the 14th of April 2002.
R.I.P.
2022. Sorry, was a Singaporean television actor with TVB and then MediaCorp. And it says got a little table here with all this info.
Yeah, we got a cool picture. Then we
awesome
got
picture.
Born 7 January 1946, Hong Kong. Died 14 April 2022 at the age of 76. That's a good fairy age. Singapore. I would expect him a little longer living in Singapore, but whatever.
I mean, 76 is a rock solid age.
Yeah,
too,
but
honestly.
how do you feel about Singapore?
I know nothing about it.
I actually have been learning a little bit about them.
Isn't it like a really high standard of living there?
Super high standard of living. Also, property ownership is capped at a certain amount of years and a certain amount of houses.
Nice.
You're not. I think you're not allowed to own more than one other house.
That's a great system.
I don't think. I think rents are all, like you can't make it a business to like house people.
Nice.
Housing is.
Housing is purely centrally owned by the state,
for the most part, and like
Nice.
you can own a house
or centrally planned by the state.
You can own a house for 99 years, and then you have to give it up back to the state, and it goes back in the pool. It's very.
You want to give it up?
I just love the idea of housing just being a right like that. It's just. It
It's
makes
something everybody
so much
needs.
fucking sense.
It's something everybody needs and something that benefits everybody. If everybody's housed, it benefits everybody.
It's
Like
not
whether
like-
you realize it or not, it is.
Scarcity is manufactured.
Mm-hmm.
It's the only thing that is manufactured. You know what I just realized? Capitalism is fucking like literally the only invention that capitalism actually made was a toll booth. It's the only innovation that they actually came up with.
Yeah.
Every other fucking form of like invention or anything is publicly funded or like there's
I mean, there were toll roads before capitalism, though.
no, but it is but it
You're talking about the modern toll booth.
I'm saying that capitalism has been around before it was called capitalism, and it's called and its main function is tolls.
Yeah, and socialism predates Marx as well.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
I think socialism is a natural way. It's a natural. I mean,
I think that's the more natural mode for a communal organism such as humans.
I think that capitalism is something that actually works.
This is an apolitical podcast.
Yeah,
I'm going to keep going with this motherfucker's education.
Whatever.
Bachelor's degree in electrical engineering at National Taiwan Ocean University. Master's degree in Chinese language studies at the Beijing Normal University. It doesn't sound very normal. If you got to call your university normal, it's
totally normal, guys.
Totally normal over here. Don't worry about it.
And then he chose to be an actor.
Absolutely. But a degree in electrical engineering. Shout out hero of the pod, Joe Keller, a.k.a. Joey Erg, who is an electrical engineer. Works on fire alarm strobes, saving people's lives and shit.
Cool.
Yeah, so we got occupation actor, years active from 1982 to 2008. And awards in 1997, Star Awards for top 10 most popular male artistes.
Excellent.
Yes.
All right, we got a Chinese name. It's traditional Chinese and then 3 Chinese characters. Simplified Chinese, 3 Chinese characters.
Thank God for
that
simplified
are
Chinese,
not any really that different.
Dude, after the dust settles and like China is like the new like main is like
central,
the new like United States is the hegemonic superpower.
It's the
I'm so happy
the global currency standard.
Yeah, for my sake, I'm so happy that they've already jumped ahead and made a simplified Chinese so that dumbasses like me can learn it. So.
Yeah, well, all right. Then we got Hanyu Pinyin, and then it's Mei Hei Yowie, then Jiayu Ping, Mac 6, Hugh 6, Wheat 4, and then IPA.
That's an India Pale Ale. It's a kind of beer.
Okay. Oh, yeah. All right. And we got Mac. There's too many. I can't.
Ho.
No.
Mecca.
Dude. No.
Ho.
That's 3. That's a backwards C and.
Mecca like a high, Mecca hiney ho. There's a backwards E in there also.
But look, an upside down A.
I don't know what to make of that. That's a backwards L.
Okay, that's an unusable
no, it's
word.
not a backwards A. It's an upside down A.
Yeah, upside down A, backwards E, you said. But it wasn't even backwards.
So early life and education, we got Max studied at the National Taiwan Ocean University, receiving a bachelor's degree in electronic engineering. We fucking read that already. God
yeah,
damn.
I know. I hate these things.
I hate it when it gets redundant like that.
Me too. It's lame.
He later earned a master's degree in Chinese language studies at the Beijing Normal University at the age of 60. Damn,
wow.
Folks, it's never too late to get out there, you know?
All right, career. After graduating from the National Taiwan Ocean University, Mac was a radio DJ, in
Nice.
Taiwan for a period of time. Having spent 10 years in Taiwan, he was proficient in speaking standards of Mandarin.
Just standard Mandarin. I don't know why you said standards of.
Oh, I just put that word there.
You sure did.
Mack enrolled into the 12th... God damn it. There we go. Mack enrolled into the 12th cohort of the...
Carhartt.
Yeah.
No, cohort.
Cohort. Yeah, that's what I said. Didn't I say that?
Didn't.
12th cohort of the TVB Artis training class in 1982 to fulfill the wishes of his younger brother, Mac Dai Sheng, who's got a red hyperlink, which means he's no longer there, who was also an actor on the TVB. Mac Dai Sheng died in the CAAC flight 3303 accident in the same year.
Oh, that's
Bummer.
crazy. There's a hyperlink to that article, and I'd be very interested to get that. That seems like an interesting article.
You know what? Plane crashes is a good category.
It is a good category, actually. If we were to cover a plane crash on here, that'd be fucking sick. Have you watched the rehearsal yet?
Not yet, but I told you about, we talked about how how Wolf Blitzer is unable to not take himself seriously.
Nah, I can't remember if it brought it up on the pod, but I watched season 2 of the rehearsal and I fucking loved it.
I mean, great. Nathan Fielder, everything he does is...
he's a genius. He's operating on a completely different level.
Did you watch that one show, the show he made with Emma Stone? I can't remember what it was called. The Curse.
Oh, no, with one of the Safdie brothers,
The Curse, yeah. It was...
it was good?
Medium.
Okay, I'll still watch it.
He was great, but it was medium.
Yeah, I haven't seen anything with Emma Stone in it that I can recall.
Super bad.
Yeah, since Super bad, I think.
Actually, excellent actress. Every time I see her in anything, I kind of, I'm very happy that I saw it.
I didn't see that weird Greek guy A24 movie she did.
Poor Things.
Yeah, Poor Things.
The baby sex bot. It's not worth watching. Bot.
I want to see it.
I mean, I love A24, but please, it's just.
I haven't watched Killing of a Sacred Deer yet either, but I seen The Lobster, and The Lobster was great.
The Lobster is one of my favorite Colin Farrell movies.
Yeah.
The Killing of a Sacred Deer is excellent. It's a PJ movie. I think it's up your alley.
It's definitely a PJ movie. I just haven't made the time.
The Lobster, though, is such a depressing movie. It's hard to watch it more than once. I
love it.
I do love it, but I said, hard to watch it more than once.
I love that scene where they're demonstrating the difference between living alone and living with a romantic partner.
Yep.
And how in every situation it's like you could die if you don't have a partner there to save your life. It's pretty good. It's pretty cool.
There's some genuinely funny parts to that, and then there's it's a hard movie for me to watch, like, because there's parts where I was like, oh my god, that's hilarious, and then parts I wanted to cry at.
Yeah,
like there was like nothing really in between to like make it flow. It was just
rough
oddly
stuff.
Funny things followed by incredibly cringeworthy hard things to watch.
Yeah. After completing the training course, he was retained by TVB as an actor, playing mostly a support role in numerous televised drama in the ensuing years. Notable roles during his time at TVB included the head of an investment firm in The Justice of Life in 1989 and a newspaper vendor in The Greed of Man, 1992. Those sound like really heavy shows.
Yeah, I'm not interested in those. I want to see his more lighthearted stuff.
Maybe it's like something lost in translation. Maybe the title is something that's like a clever play on words.
I guess.
It actually makes it kind of like fun and silly.
You like Lost in Translation?
That movie, I liked it when it came out. I'm a big Bill Murray guy.
I love Bill Murray. I just didn't like that movie. I thought it was boring as fuck.
Yeah, you got to watch it again.
I've watched it like 3 times.
It's not like a laugh ride. It's not a laugh a minute. It's not like a roller coaster.
I know. I like those slice of life movies where they like. Yeah. I like movies like that, but like that one just didn't hit for me.
And Scarlett Johansson is one fine piece of ace.
She's definitely a good actress. I enjoy her in most things.
She is probably a CIA asset, right?
Not Mossad?
All of her involvement with the Marvel universe. No, Mossad is Wonder Woman. What's that dumb bitch's name?
Gal Gadot.
Gal Gadot. She sucks. She's a piece of shit. She's a monster. Fuck her. Yeah, she's a real giant fucking piece of shit.
Oh, I don't know anything about her.
Yeah, she's in the
I remember
idea.
1984, Wonder Woman 1984.
Yeah, I mean, her movies have sucked dick, and she's
The first Wonder Woman was legit good. I'm sorry.
You're out of your fucking mind.
Nah,
That movie
it was good.
I couldn't make it through the first 5 minutes.
You're wrong.
Steaming pile of shit.
It was wonderful.
Fucking garbage.
I had a great time.
Anyway, she's a propagandist for Israel, and she's a racist, pro-genocide freak. And fuck her. I hope she dies and goes to hell.
Bummer.
Yeah, in 1994, Mac played his last acting role with TVB as a prosecutor. Sorry, I have a canker sore like on the tip of my tongue.
Them painful as fuck, right?
I bit it in the same spot like twice in a row within 24 hours, and so I just have this canker sore right on the tip of my tongue. So speaking is very difficult right now without like.
Speaking is real difficult for me too.
Yeah, because it's like. It's painful. The motion of swallowing my saliva, like it causes, like it's unavoidable. Like that spot on my tongue is going to rub up against my teeth, and so it's very painful to swallow. And so I wind up like having a lot of. It's really gross. But
I
anyway.
have like a canker sore on my mind, and that's why I speak the way I speak.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Speak on that. I got a canker sore on my mind,
yep,
man.
Yeah.
You know, some of these people out here, guy, man, it's like they got a canker sore on their mind, man.
Yeah, it's fucking.
They can't
big.
just like think about things in an expanded fashion, man. Whoa. They can't think outside the box, man. It's like they got a hemorrhoid in their prefrontal lobe, man.
Yeah.
Just waiting to pop and bleed all over the place.
Yeah, that's what it is. My brain is bleeding.
Make you think you need to go to the hospital every time you go doo-doo.
No,
but then it stops bleeding almost immediately. It's very confusing.
Hospital dumps are no fun.
No. In September, he moved to Singapore to further his career. In 1996, Mac played the patriarch. Boo the patriarchy. We're a centrist feminist podcast.
I mean,
hey, let's give it up for women real quick. Let's give it up for women.
I like women. Patriarchy is bad, but this is just patriarch.
Oh, he's just the dad.
This is just.
Why didn't they just say he was the dad?
Well, because like it makes. I think this is probably how they refer to it because it's a Chinese.
It's probably you're saying it's probably.
It's cultural.
It's probably translated from a Chinese text.
Yeah, and that's probably how it was. It was probably something a little more. I mean, like maybe a father is not a strong enough word in English for what the word in Chinese translates to.
It's like Step by Step where they have a boner in the house.
Yeah.
You remember boner from Step by Step?
Oh man, I can't. I just remember the 3 phases of dick.
You just remember that?
Yeah, that just reminded me of the 3 phases of dick.
Hell yeah! So anyway, the name of this fucking show it was a drama series and it was called "Don't Worry, Be Happy." And there's a bunch of Chinese characters after that. Decent song. I think the song's kind of dumb, but
don't worry.
Be happy.
Be happy.
As the drama was popular with about 68,000 viewers tuning in for its first episode
sick.
And 75,000 viewers for its third episode, the moniker used throughout the series, Old Hero, and it has a Chinese character and says hero, would be synonymous with him for the rest of his life. That's pretty sick.
It's good that he got, like, in 1996, so he died in 2022, so he had, like, 24 years of being, like...
Old Hero.
Old Hero, which is, like, I wish I had that.
That's a dope nickname to have.
I'll take it from here. On the 5 October 1997, Mac received the top 10 most popular male artists at the Star Awards. Barely a week later, Mark was part of Singapore's Mac was part of the Singapore stage production of Hoodoo Men.
Hell yeah.
Some Chinese characters in parentheses after that. That ran between 10 and 14 October. The play was the first staged in Hong Kong in the 80s, and later it was adapted into 1996 Hong Kong film Hoodoo Men. In 2005,
I'll tell you who do men, ladies, pal.
Who do man?
Ladies do men around here, okay, pal?
Yeah.
We don't do none of this swapping. None of that.
In 2000,
not in these here United States. Women do men.
Yeah,
God made women for men. Okay, pal? Okay? I'm just kidding, by the way, folks.
In 2005...
Happy Pride, everybody.
Mac had a cameo role in the television series Destiny, parentheses, Chinese characters, parentheses, which was the final television role of his acting career. In 2018, it was reported Mac had volunteered to be docent
I guess I've never heard that
A
word.
docent at the National Museum of Singapore. Oh, maybe he's a living statue.
That'd be sick. He's one of those dudes that paints himself like gold or silver.
Like, well, he died in 20. Maybe he knew he was going, and he's like, just put me in this box.
Nice.
All right, cool.
I like it.
All right, we're getting on to personal life.
Yeah, Mac had 2 daughters. When Mac moved to Singapore to further his career in September 1994, he brought along his entire family.
Good for him.
Yep. Previously, while still under contract with TVB, he had expressed that he would like to migrate to Singapore due to the living environment and the education system.
Yeah, I'm telling you, it's probably a great place to be.
It sounds like top, like I had this guy who came up to. I told you this story, guy, but I'll tell it to the listener. Listener, sit down and listen. It's story time from PJ. I was doing my job, and I'm like outside, and this I was on the phone with another coworker of mine, and this landscaper guy, this old white guy, came up to me, and he had a big leaf blower on his back, and I'm on the phone, and his leaf blower's like motor is running, and I just see he's got these crazy eyes, like wide eyes, like crazy wide eyes, and he's got this big grinning teeth. He's got these big spaces between his teeth, and he's just like, bunker busters, and I was like, excuse me? And he was like, bunker busters, and I was like, what about them? He was like, Trump's using them. Trump's gonna use them. And I said, "Oh no!"
Oh shit! He knew the future.
On who? He was probably listening to Fox News because they did telegraph this attack back when this story happened.
They telegraphed this attack with Top Gun Maverick.
That's why. Yeah, Maverick.
It's the same. It's the same exact thing that happened.
I can't remember why I brought this story up. It has something to do with this.
Oh, keep going. I'm sorry. I'm interrupting you with Top Gun news.
No, it's all good. Oh yeah, for standard living. So. I'm just like freaked out by what he's saying. I was just like, yeah, I hope it's not World War III. That would suck. And he just goes, yeah, you know. And so like he sees me again, like a minute or two later, and he approaches me again, and he's like, hey, by the way, I just want to let you know, like, I want peace. I don't like war. I just want peace. And I was
what
like,
is this guy talking about?
I know, bunker busters, and I'm like, I'm still like got the image of him like insanely saying bunker busters over and over again to me, and it really deeply like disturbed me deep in my soul. So I probably did a hard time like playing cool or acting like I wasn't freaked out by the guy. So he's like, oh, I just want peace. And I was like, yeah, that's nice. He goes, yeah, but you can't trust these Iranians. You can't trust them. And I go, I guess, okay. And like, he was like, well, you got to admit, this is the best country in the world. And I said to him, I said, hey, man, fuck you. Singapore's the best country in the world. I said, get on your fucking hands and knees and suck my dick, balls and all. And he did it. He sucked my dick right there.
Balls and all?
Balls and all. And that's a true story that really happened.
I do like Singapore.
Every last piece of it. So, yeah, we're moving to Singapore, though. Did they extradite back to the United States?
I don't think so.
I hope
I like
not.
Singapore. I like Ireland. I like that's about it.
Yeah, Ireland will extradite your ass back, though.
Really?
Yeah. EU nation.
Oh, bummer.
Yeah.
Wait, did we do something wrong that we would be extradited back?
Once I leave here, I'd be doing things that are considered wrong.
Oh, okay.
I'm trying to push the limit to see how much I can get away with before I get in trouble.
Oh, okay.
And you're going down with me, guy.
Okay.
Nice, thank you. I appreciate that. On 25th of May, 1997, Mac received his Singapore citizenship. Woo!
Oh, it only took 3 years. Good for you, Mac.
Jealous. Mac died on 14th of April, 2022 in Singapore. Doesn't say how he died, but that's how it goes, folks. Sometimes you're one day you're alive, and the next day you're dead. That's the way it goes, right, guy?
But I mean, at least he died in Singapore. When did we just became a very pro Singapore podcast?
Sure. I mean,
motherfucker! It's a goddamn fucking table.
Yeah, television series. Nice.
Gross.
We probably shouldn't have been
Filmography.
bullshitting this whole time. This seems like a pretty long.
This
series
list
of
is
tables.
incomplete. You can help by adding missing items.
Please,
November
for the love of God,
2022.
don't. Do that. So we got television series. Let's go one for one. So
Let's go. Year,
title. We got year, title, role, notes, reference. Let's just skip notes and references unless there's something there.
I don't think there's anything there. Oh, it's just hyperlinks
That's
and like
fine.
one little
We
thing.
can
All right,
just say
good.
the title and the role then.
Good. Let's go. Let's blast this bullshit.
Nice. 1983, Return of the Condor Heroes, unnamed Taoist priest.
1984, The Smiling Proud Wanderer. Tao Bat Young.
1986, New Heavenly Sword and Dragon Saber, Chu Yun Chang. That sounds sick.
Name.
Yep.
1987, The Legend of the Book and the Sword.
1988, It's No Heaven, bunch of Chinese characters, and then Twilight of a Nation, where he played Yik San.
And we got 1989, we got Iron Butterfly 90.
Great band.
Then we got Looking Back in Anger and Justice of Life.
Look Back in Anger, that's a good Oasis song.
Okay.
1990, we got Behind Bars, and then we got Blood of Good and Evil, and It Runs in the Family. And the hyperlinks for Blood of Good and Evil and It Runs in the Family are both red.
They probably have been censored.
Mm-hmm.
All right, 1991, A New Life. Ha Kinyan.
1992, we got Rage and Passion, where he played a royal advisor, and The Greed of Man.
1993, it was the Buddhism Palm Strikes Back.
Nice.
Cheong Sam, and yeah.
Nice. 1994, The Legend of the Condor Heroes, Tong Cho Tak.
Nice.
And 1994, Crime and Passion, and under notes it says lacks work with TVB.
All right, then we got 1995. We got 3 titles here. We got Strange Encounters, the third. It doesn't say the third. It just says 3 eyes there.
That's fine.
The Golden Pillow and Morning Express.
1996, we have Creative Edge. Don't Worry, Be Happy, where he played Old Hero.
Old Hero.
And Ambition, where he played Superintendent Sir something Sir. The note on this is the series is only broadcast by TVB in 1996. Well, they haven't re-aired it.
Yeah, so we got 1997, we got Guess People.
1998, The Return of the Condor Heroes. 1998, where he played Zhao Botong. And Legend of the Eight Immortals, Han Zhongli.
All right, then 2005, Destiny. Xian Fi Father.
Fantastic. Film, same setup on this table. We got 1996. He played in Loves of the Living Dead. The role was striptease show's boss. Ooh, titillating.
Yeah.
Titillating.
1988, we got 3 films here. We got The Last Conflict. He played a priest. The Romancing Star 2. And then Faithfully Yours. He played a taxi driver.
1989, All Night Long.
1990, Sunshine Friends.
1991, The Banquet.
1992, Game Kids Boy.
That sounds sick, Game Kids.
Mm-hmm.
1993, Millionaire Cop.
Boo. Fuck cops.
I would see that movie, though, Millionaire Cop.
It'd
probably be pretty cool.
It probably wouldn't be.
He had $1 million.
And became a cop because he's a dick.
Yep. But there's a catch. Yeah. He's got boobs. It's a millionaire cop running around with fake titties.
I mean, what else are you going to spend your money on?
That movie would be so fucking sick. And it's just him playing with his titties in his cop car while like bank robbers are running around like.
Because he doesn't need the money.
Yeah,
he's a millionaire.
He doesn't need the job because he's already a millionaire. So he's a bad. He
just
cop.
has a badge and a gun, so he could kill black people.
Yeah, and he's sucking on his fake titties in his cop car.
Yeah, it's
like Bad Lieutenant. He's like pulling over people, like Chinese ladies, and like beating off in front of them.
Fuck the cops. Fuck the
Have
police.
you seen Bad Lieutenant with Harvey Keitel?
No.
An uncomfortable watch for sure, but worth watching nonetheless.
Sure, whatever.
Okay. Also, 1993, My Hero 2.
1994, Mr. Sardine.
Imagine if there was that'd be a really good like pro wrestling name to have, Mr. Sardine.
You just smell of sardines. You're wearing.
When you walk out, you're holding 2 big cans of sardines. Then when you get to the ring, you open up the sardines and
you pour the oils on. You
drink the oils and eat all the sardines.
Sounds terrible.
And then you throw the cans in.
Don't like it.
Face.
Don't care.
1995, When a Child is Born, he played Dr. Shen. Sea Eagle, which is the
movie.
long way to say seagull.
Yes, you're right.
Thank you. And Fatal Memory.
All right. Then we got a small category. We got theater, 1997. Hoodoo Men.
Hell yeah, Hoodoo Men. Awards and nominations, another small table. 1997, Star Wars. Top 10 most popular male artists. Result, he won.
Okay, and then references. I refuse.
It's all in Chinese.
It's all in Chinese characters. There's
Except
a few.
5. It says Lim Rui Yan.
There's
14th April 2022. Don't worry, be happy. Veteran actor Mak Ho Wai died.
There's a bunch. It's just stupid.
www.straightimes.com. Archive from the original on 15th April 2022. Retrieve 15th April
bullshit.
2022. More Chinese. More Chinese. More Chinese. 10. Take it, guy.
10. I don't even know where. 10. 8 World Entertainment Lifestyle in Chinese Singapore. Archive from the original on 15 April 2022. Retrieve 15 April
more
2022.
More Chinese. More Chinese. Number 13. We got Star Wars 2019. Flashback 1997. Say peace, not cheese. Trailer in Chinese. 10 April 2019. Archive from the original on 15th of April.
And then 18 is the next one. It's Chu Chor Meng Mei Foul Pei Tribute. Don't worry, be happy. Lao Hero Mak Ho Wai, who passed away at 76. 8 days. Retrieved 15 April 2022.
Now, this next one is mostly in Chinese, but there's a sentence in here that's pretty arresting. It says, Mak Ho Wai becomes Singapore citizen for family and obtains passport for overseas shoot in Australia. Shin Min Daily News, page 19.
Awesome. Then we got we got more Chinese on 20, but it's not as much. www.163.com, 15 April 2022, from the original 15 April 2022, retrieved 15 April 2022.
They said the same thing
so
3 times. That's
fucking
crazy.
stupid.
You know what? It's not all Chinese, but let's just say it's all Chinese.
It's all Chinese. External links.
Mak Ho Wai on IMDb.
Mak Ho Wai at HKMDB.
That's, I'm assuming, a Hong Kong movie database.
Yeah. Oh, it was last edited 9 days ago by
Robert Sky, or is it Robertsky?
Robertsky.
Robertsky.
We're gonna go
Pollock. Hey,
Pollock. Hey, he's a
forget
Pollock.
about it. Related articles. We got Joy Chua, Singapore singer, born 1978.
We got a little picture there. Let's zoom in on that. She's a cutie.
Cutie patootie, wearing a yellow knit sweater.
Yeah, she's cute. We got a list of the original programming.
I think it's French. It's Le Regional Programming.
Okay, and then we got Mei Fao.
Fua,
Singaporean actress and host. Born 1975 or 1976.
That's crazy. I love it when people don't know their exact
ambiguous birth dates.
That's typically like pretty interesting people don't understand what year they were exactly born in. They've led a pretty interesting life. So what do you think, Guy? How'd this article treat you?
I mean, I wish we got Singapore because
we'll get
Singapore sounds cool.
Or we can get that plane crash. I want to get a plane crash soon.
You know what? Like, I do want a plane crash because I know it'll be interesting, but I also am sorry that the plane crashed because I don't want to be on a plane when it crashes. That sounds like a horrible death.
Yeah.
All of that Shane Gillis sketch where he's like...
Oh, yeah, where he's calling up people he hates.
Dude, call someone up you hate. Fuck their life up.
Mm-hmm.
Try that out.
Exactly.
I don't want I don't want... What am I going to do? Tell my girlfriend... She's going to be banging another dude, like, tomorrow or the next day. And that pisses me off. Oh, man. I want Shane Gillis to be a hero of the pod. I know he's not yet, but I love him.
I don't think he's going to be a hero of the pod.
You have no idea. He could be.
Is he centrist?
He's super centrist.
I can't put him next to Theo Von. Yeah, I can, I guess. I don't know. Fuck it. Put Shane Gillis on there.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
He's a personal hero of mine. He's just the dude I want to hang out with.
You've convinced me. He's apropos of our pod. Shane.
He bought a gun in his new show.
I want to buy a gun.
Me too. Listener, buy a gun. You don't want to use it, but you probably will need it.
You'll need to use it at some point. You know what's funny? They're
coming for us all.
When we as a collective unit, the United States bombed those nuclear facilities in Iran. I was actually watching 28 Days Later for the first time.
Oh yeah, I called
time.
you.
Yeah, you called me right out as soon as the movie was over, actually, which freaked me out. And you were like, "We're in war," and I'm like watching 28 Days Later, which is like crazy.
Yeah,
it's crazy to be in that mindset and then learn that World War III started.
I'm too connected to my phone. I think I need to disconnect entirely, but like,
no, connect more,
connect
folks.
more.
Yep. All right, I'm PJ.
I'm Guy.
Connect yourself.
All right, bye.
Bye.